Hey everybody, thanks so much for joining me. Stampin' Sue Creates here. I am back. This is actually my third video today. Like, woohoo me. I guess doing a little bit of cleaning in the morning and taking some time in the afternoon is a good thing, right? So anyhow, I uploaded today the unboxing of my April 2021 Paper Pumpkin box. It's a monthly subscription box from Stampin' Up! And although today is May 1st, my box just arrived yesterday, but I have already created almost everything and anything. Well, there's probably more I can do. What I have left is one watermelon. And a lot of the, I'm trying to think of what to do with the popsicles and there's a couple of the ovals that are left. So, I mean, that's it. This is it. This is all that's left. Well, that's a little slip of paper from the DSP. So, anyhow, I wanted to share with you what I did. So, I just had a really good time this afternoon. I really, a lot of times with being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, we're always planning classes, planning Facebook Lives, planning. And sometimes you just need to take a little time just to have fun. So that is exactly what I did this afternoon. So let me share with you, first off, the So Cool Paper Pumpkin for April 2021. I first did the suggested cards, which are very cute. Look at they're like little popsicles. Aren't they cute? I want to make sure I'm in the picture here. And then they have this one, which is a watermelon. It opens like that. And then there is a little rainbow. And that opens like that. So I left the inside blank. Not quite sure yet what I'm going to put inside. But I just think that they are super cute. Then I took some of the envelopes I cut apart, and I'm going to show you that in my alternative ideas. And they came with 2 sticker sheets. So I'm tired. So I'm kind of like, oh, I missed that one. So I'm kind of like, I'm just going to put the stickers on the envelopes to finish up. I mean, yes, I could have went and made more cards with it. But I'm like, no, I'm tired. So I need to come out of this room for a little bit. Heck, I've been in here all afternoon. Well, not all afternoon. But anyhow, let's take a look at some alternative projects. Now, I did incorporate, as suggested, and what did I do with the paper? I think I already put it in my, yeah, I did, in my little trash bin. Stampin' Up! Did suggest the Ice Cream Corner Designer Series paper coordinates so well with this. So I did pull in some of that. Other than that, I pretty much used what was in the kit. I know a lot of other demonstrators pull in a lot of other products and that. But my way of thinking is, what if you only had the kit? Excuse me, and you had some base cardstock colors, which I pulled in the colors suggested by Paper Pumpkin, which were Bermuda Bay, Blackberry Bliss, Bumblebee, Cinnamon Cider, Old Olive, and Terracotta Tile. So I did pretty much pull in cardstocks, to do the bases and a few layers, along with the Ice Cream Corner Designer Series paper. And if you don't have this yet, it's on low supply. So you may want to go ahead and visit my online store at stampinsuecreates.stampinup.net. Order yours today. Don't forget, if you use my host code, there is a link on my Facebook page. There's a host code. If you use the host code, place an order of $35 or more using that host code, you will receive a set of tutorials. There are 15 tutorials in all, and the projects that are submitted for the tutorials, being that this is already May, are all on new products from the new upcoming annual catalog. So keep that in mind. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh, I did also incorporate the Ice Cream Cone Builder Punch, which you may want to check that out. And there is a coordinating stamp set. There's a whole suite of products. So you may want to check those out too, because you can get the stamp set and the punch together and save 10% when you purchase them together. Or you can just put the one item number in and get the whole suite of products. Totally up to you. All right, here we go. So here we go. Yeah, I use the DSP, like I said, to just do some layering. And I'm thinking I should probably add some Wink of Stella there. And look at this cute little card. And I used the punch to punch out from the DSP. So there was no stamping. The only stamping that was done on any of these cards were the sentiments, which came from the Paper Pumpkin kit. And then, of course, the inside. All these little pieces that you have left over when you're creating your cards, don't discard them. Keep them because you can add them to the inside. So there's number one. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. See, I am tired. Like, creating just... you know, it's relaxing and it's fun, but then you're kind of like, oh, I need a nap. Okay, so this one was kind of the end of the creating, and this was the these little squares. It actually had a third piece on here. That's what the pieces were to punch out to with the, yeah, I'm like lacking for words that my mind is not working. These glitter pieces. That was what was holding them all in. I guess that's a way of saying it, right? So I cut the bottom piece off, and look, I just did a little layering and add that there. And these are the stickers. And this little piece I just had in my stash. Happy birthday. It comes from a suite of products, so I did add something else. It's a stamp set and a die where you stamp. It's one big stamp, and you stamp all the sayings, and then you use the die and cut out all the dies with it. So I just have that in my stash. And here on the inside, I just felt I wanted to add a little more glitz on the inside. So isn't that cute? Okay. Here we go with another one. Again, a lot of DSP using that ice cream paper because I just think it's so fun. And here down the bottom, you know, this is the twine that comes in the kit and punched out from the paper, and just did some fun layering. And another little piece there for the inside. So like I said, you know, these cards are not like, you know, over the top crazy, but just pulling in some products. Now this baker's twine that came with it, what it is, I took my scissors and I kind of, let me show you. I'm more a visual person than explaining. I just took my scissors and just went along like this, and that will curl up that ribbon for you. Just like you do when you're wrapping presents and that, you know, the curling ribbon. Well, this will do the same thing. So just kind of add a little festive look to that. Now this one I did put the Wink of Stella on there. And if you don't have Wink of Stella, this is what Wink of Stella is. And it is a glitter brush. So it just has a marker tip and you just paint over and you get that little bit of shimmer on the ice cream. Super cute, right? And here's the inside. Little piece of the DSP. All right, so well, I had to do something with the rainbow and the watermelon because I had those left over. So I literally took the rainbow and cut it all apart and just layered the different circles behind here. The watermelon, I went, oh, sorry, that's my dog. The watermelon, I went over the top with the Wink of Stella. So just cut the rainbow apart and just kind of gives you those little half moon designs. And on the inside, I put a little watermelon sticker just to give it a little something. So you'll notice the inside has nothing written in them, only because I was just worried about, well, I wasn't worried. I just wanted to make the cards, and later on I can decide what I want to put in, or if I decide to stamp the back of these, I can go ahead and sell these at my upcoming craft show in July. So this one I kept it simple, just did a little bit of layering of cardstock and DSP, using that kiwi popsicle, and then on the inside, a little bit of the strip of DSP. See how that coordinates so well? You have a little piece on the inside that was cut from the outside piece. I'm telling you, these are just so fun. So here's another one, Blackberry Bliss. I really, really love this color. And just use the punch with the DSP to punch out the ice creams and the cones and little strips left over. And the inside, popped a little cone in there. Now this was one of the stickers. that I use the punch to punch out the stickered top. So that top is the sticker. Okay. Here we go with this one. I use Versamark. If you're not familiar with Versamark, I talked about it before in one of the other videos. It's a watermark stamp pad. So when you use your stamps and you stamp your background, this is what you get. You get a watermark look. And I had just, putting that back in there, I had just re-inked it. So if I wanted to, I could have threw some embossing powder over the top of that and embossed that background. But again, I was trying to keep it simple and cards that you can create. But look how fun that is. And on the inside, I had a little bit of the retiring purple posy. And I'm like, hey, let's add a little purple to the inside, right? Everybody needs a little purple in their life. So here is that rainbow. So the card that I showed you earlier, this one here, I cut, these are the rainbow strips that I cut to put on the background. So this one, I just put a little bit of the squares on the edges of that, give it a little bit of glitz. Simple card, very simple. And the inside, just using up some of those scraps. But wouldn't you love to get that as a happy birthday card? I know I would. Okay, so here's another card. I didn't really know where I was going with this. So this was a piece that those little scallop, I guess they're kind of scallopy, kind of like pointed circle-y things. What you would normally throw away because you punched out this piece and you would just want to throw that out. But I thought, nope, I'm going to use it. I had a little bit of a piece of kiwi left when I cut one of the popsicles apart. And I'm going to show you. So here was the popsicle piece I cut. So that little round piece, I'm like, well, I could throw that there. I had a little square, throw that there. And when you open it up, there's a little party on this inside too. So, hey there, way to go. And then you could write, you know, whatever you want to write there. A little bit. Sometimes I don't have a whole lot that I want to write. So a little bit there. So that's fun. So this is the one I took the popsicle and I actually cut the popsicle up and used that as a layering. So I did a little bit with the Versamark again. Way to go on the background. And just a little bit of layering, some Wink of Stella. Super fun. And the punch was used on this one from one of the popsicles. You find a popsicle. Here we go. So here's the popsicle. I used the punch to punch out from the popsicle to get my little ice cream cone. Well, my little ice cream scoops on my cone. So isn't that fun? And then the inside, I cut one of the rainbows in half. So stuck a little half of the rainbow there. And then my final card, I think this was the first one I did. Another piece of, let me bring this one here. So this had the 3 pieces, right, that you punched out those little circles from. And I thought, well, I can't waste that. So behind there, I stuck the little stickers. And I don't know, thought it was kind of different. Then the inside, there's the other half of that rainbow sticker. And yeah, that's what I got. So let's lay all these cards out. So this is a kit that only cost you $22. $22. And I just added a few other items that I had. And normally kit would only make 12 cards. But look at how many different cards I made just by adding a little bit of DSP, Designer Series paper, and some of my cardstock that coordinates. And then I have the real pretty envelopes. Super fun. Had a great time this afternoon creating and playing and just, you know, having a good time after doing some cleaning early today. So I hope you enjoyed my alternative projects. It didn't take a whole lot of time. Sometimes we don't have a lot of time, so that's where Paper Pumpkin comes in handy to create a whole slew of fun cards. I want to take this time to thank you for joining me today. I wish you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Next to that, you'll see a notification bell. if you ring that bell, you'll be notified when I upload new videos. I'm going to be doing some more embroidery in videos, stamping videos, my Facebook Live videos I upload from every week on Stampin' Sue Creates. And who knows, unboxings, you just never know what you're going to find. So also keep in mind a D-stash is coming, because new catalog means retired product, means they need to be out of here, because I can't use them in my business, but you can, and they're well loved and they need to be adopted. So in order to find out about all of that and what's upcoming, you need to subscribe, right? So hit the bell. It's free, absolutely free. If you like what you see, then be sure to give me a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what else you would like to see me do videos on. I'm open to many craft projects as far as sewing, embroidery, stamping, and, well, you just never know. All right, again, have a wonderful day. Be safe out there and keep stamping. And we'll see you next time here on Stampin' Sue Creates. Bye for now.